Hello, my beautiful, beautiful friend, and welcome to my own little safari area. I am, of course, Mama Violet, and today I have you out in the middle of this beautiful meadow. We're going to focus a little bit on spirit animals. And what I mean by that is deriving and kind of pulling from your own imagination and your own self what qualities you find so that you can connect them and center them with an animal. And what that can do is give you a strength and a point of reference anytime you need it, so that you can pull strength and knowledge and confidence from what you perceive as your animal alter ego or your spirit animal. Helps the mind connect to its power, its strength and abilities, its calm and knowledge and instinct. So, the first thing I want you to do, as always, is to just take a breath in, let a breath out, and come down just a few notches. It's a gentle breeze. You're right out here with me. The birds are here with us. The sky is so blue. Not a cloud to be seen. And you're here with me, nothing but peace, gentleness, feeling the molecules of your body come to their center and settle. Good. From the top of your scalp, down your arms and your legs, feeling those hips and that torso, that very core of you, just relax. Good, very good. Okay. Now I'd like you to take a trip into the center of your mind, just right here. And I want you to derive your strengths and weaknesses in the form of words. Let's put those into words. Is it boisterousness and extroversion? Is it introversion and quiet introspection? Is it excitement and abundance of love? Or is it the need for self-love, self-care, the need to have alone time? Are you nocturnal, or do you love the daytime? What are your qualities? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Good. Now that you have those formed in your mind, I want you to draw a line and separate them from your physical being. Take these words and put them in their own pocket, in their own corner, in a list. Very good. Organized, chronological list of your qualities. Now when you see these words, when you see them and you know the meaning behind them, think of the animal world. Maybe you've already understood and come to know your spirit animal, but if you haven't, think of that animal world. What animal comes to mind when you see in front of you your strengths and weaknesses separated from your physiological being? What animal is that comes to mind? Is it something wild and untamed, like a tiger or a bear? Is it something full of nostalgia and wonder and gentle giantness, like an elephant? Is it something sleek and savvy, like a snake or a spider? Good. Now that you have that in your head, let's focus on that animal for a moment. I want you to see that animal in your mind's eye. And bring those qualities and traits that you have understood and known about yourself, and I want you to place them into that animal. See them in that animal. See them in that center. See them in that alter ego. Good. Very good. Yes. Now, I want you to imagine that animal and yourself. And you are facing one another, looking into each other's eyes. Right. Looking into the eyes of that bear, of that lion, of that snake, that spider, that owl, that bird. Looking into those eyes, into those eyes, into those eyes. I want you to take one step forward toward that animal. Good. I want you to see the animal take one step forward towards you. Again, looking that animal in the eye, and they're looking you in the eye. And this is not of opposition or battle. This is of comfort and recognition and joy and understanding. Good. You're going to take one more step closer to that animal and allow that animal one step closer to you. Good. Again, just familiarizing yourself, understanding and recognizing who they are. We have a little toad friend with us. Hi, friend. Now we're going to take one more step, and so is that animal. We're to come together as one. Centering together, becoming one with that spirit animal. Understanding that you are locked in together and yet have the ability to look at one another as separate entities. It's a contradictory dichotomy, but it helps you to understand that you can look at yourself from outside of yourself as well as inside. Good. Now I want you to understand that this spirit animal is a part of you, is a part of who you are, is a part of what you are, is a part of your very being. And it is a guide. It's a guide to always be there for you, always be there with you, and allow you introspection to help understand yourself from a different point of view. Finding your spirit animal and melding with them is the most beautiful experience. It is a way to encompass that wild side and yet understand that there is still a need, even within your wild side, for rest, time alone, and self-care. Good. Now, as you are one with that beautiful animal, and there is no definition of beauty in this. A snake is as beautiful as a lion, is as beautiful as a cockatoo, is as beautiful as a prairie dog. It's all a part of nature's beauty, nature's beauty, nature's beauty. Now, just for a moment, I want you to feel the very breeze that I'm standing in right now. Just feel that breeze. Allow it to run over that fur or that skin, whether you are amphibian or reptilian or mammal, sea or land. Just feeling that cleansing breeze, that freeing breeze over your body, over your mind, over your thoughts, and over your being. Good. Allow it to cleanse you and heal you. Okay. Good. Now, we're going to actually go in reverse, and we're going to separate from that animal. However, we are going to understand that although you are separate entities, you can access and meld and form understanding with that animal anytime you need, anytime you like, anytime it serves you. Okay? So, picturing yourself melded with that animal, understanding the identical traits and qualities you share with that spirit animal, and yet the contradiction that it is to you to point out what you cannot see with simple self-introspection. We're going to slowly separate our being from that spirit animal and take one step back. Good. Watching your spirit animal with this newfound understanding of why you connect to such a being in nature. I'm going to take another step back. Still within sight, comfortable reaching distance. Good. Gently and as slowly as you need to, take one more step back, and this is where the two of you will simultaneously reside. Good. You are always within sight of your spirit animal. You can always access that spirit guide. And sometimes you will find that you feel like you have lost that side of you. It's never lost. That is simply when there is quiet. There will always be quiet when it's time for you to figure things out on your own. That guide will always be there when it's time for their voice to be heard again. I think sometimes we feel like we have been abandoned by spirit guides or left alone for too long, like they couldn't hear us or they're not listening. That's never true. That's never true. That's never true. Any question that may come into your mind, you already hold the answer for. And sometimes by accessing something outside of ourselves, that's how we can find our way. That's how we can understand which direction to turn. Life comes with an awful lot of decisions, aggravation, misunderstandings. If you take time for introspection and to step outside of yourself, you're always going to find those answers. And sometimes it takes a really long time. And I'm here to tell you that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to spend time quiet and just listen. And sometimes stepping outside yourself in the form of another creature, taking another form completely, gives us perspective. in a way we never thought possible. Helps us regain or refine our intelligence, our power, our beauty. And I don't just mean external beauty, I mean internal beauty. Everything that makes us beautiful. We're going to come back now to that beautiful surface that you're lying on, that beautiful, amazing piece of earth that holds you. Birds out here are incredibly abundant today, so I know there's some of you out there that it was bird. Bird was your spirit animal. There's so many millions of species, so I can only imagine the beauty that were part of the thoughts during this process. I want you to feel those relaxed and liquid molecules in your body again, just held gently, caringly and lovingly by that surface you're on. You are here. You are present. You are here. You are present. You are here. You are present. Now that we are feeling that relaxation and that understanding of where we are and what holds us, we're going to just settle and meld into that surface where we are safe and held and comforted, cradled. Ourself and our spirit animal, simultaneously yet separately, just settling in. The understanding and knowledge that they are here anytime we need them. Good. You are one with this earth. You are one with the soil, the flora and fauna, the wind, the water, the fire and the sky. All of this together, all of this together, all of this together forms exactly who you are for everything that exists. All of these carbon molecules are you. There is no deciphering, there is no difference in a physiological state between you, the earth, the sky, and the stars. You are always held. You never have to fear falling. You are always held by Gaia. You are always protected by Gaia. You are always cradled by Gaia, Mother Earth. And finding that spirit animal, finding that spirit guide is just another way to connect that spiritual and that physiological in your life and understand while we are held by Gaia, we are lifted by spirit, held by Gaia, lifted by spirit, held by Gaia, lifted by spirit. And the two become one. Good. I hope this video, this session, and this time with me has helped you come to an understanding of who your spirit animal is, or maybe a better understanding of the spirit animal you had already come to know. And can we have more than one spirit animal? Yes. Yes, we can. Can our spirit animal change? Yes. Yes, they can. They can evolve and change with us. Never feel like you are locked in to one, because there are many. Good. Okay. I hope you sleep and rest well today, my friend. I hope this, if nothing else, brought you relaxation, some tingles, and love and comfort. I am so honored and so privileged that you chose to spend this time, this chunk of time in your life, which is so precious, with me. I'm so honored by that, so thank you. Until I see you again, my friend, always know that you are supported and held and lifted at the same time. Come back to this video anytime you like. I am here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, and your time is precious, so know that when you spend time here with me, I'm so grateful, and you are the one being honored here. Until I see you again, my friend, take care of yourself and walk barefoot in nature for a while.